Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Andrews and Eastern. As you can see, we are now here in Bryson. And we got a lot of cars to work with, so let's get rolling. First things first, we're gonna cut the engine off. We need you to get to the other side. Actually, no, wait. We don't want to cut you off. I haven't come back to this game in a week, so let's get you coupled back in. We don't need all of these cars, though. We just need everything from about here. We also have some other business to take care of real quick. Because we need to get some long cars. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna pick you up. These ones will be going to Whittier eventually. Alright, let's get back to this. Some of these cars need to go here, some need to go there. We're going to start by dividing them up. I am still kind of getting over my cold. It's mostly over. I'm not expecting this to be a particularly busy stream because I know Angry Ragtimer is still going. But I gotta get it in at some point tonight. So let's start picking cars. And we'll come back to you. Not sure how fast we actually need to kick these. And honestly, it might actually be easier just to not kick them. But we're gonna kick them. And these ones we'll just do manually. And you stop. I lied, we're not going to do it manually. Now we are. So once the freight house cars are in, we'll take these over to the team track and get the log cars set up. And then we'll be able to run around and get these cars dropped off, and then we can go deal with those guys. At least the local crews got them back on the track. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, there we are. Probably just do that. These are some very late deliveries, but they are being delivered. Alright, waypoint these back to here. And let's go find the one of Platinum. We'll put these back on. Passenger train is still rolling. Freight train is still rolling. Can't remember what I was having you do. Oh, that's right. I don't remember. This guy needs to grab these cars. And take them up there, I guess. I'm gonna leave this window open. This window's actually pretty good. Hope everyone's having a good week. I had a particularly good weekend. Went train watching with a friend up in Tukwila. You should see a video about that coming out in the next week or two. We'll take over this one in a second. Actually, you can roll for a sec. Let's get you figured out. Do hope you all like my musical selections. How are you doing on water? You're actually doing pretty good still. Alright, for now, let's take you to... Where's an open track? Come here. Because we're going to kick... Alright, back to the Andrews, where we're going to kick these cars and then run around them and do some fetching. There we go. Uzi? Don't know what that's about. Let's go. Once these cars have been successfully kicked, we'll go ahead and investigate. Actually, let's get you waypointed to there. If I do this, pass the fusee and continue. Right, there's your orders. And 30 is stop for a switch against. Where do you have a switch against? Uh-huh. Fix that. We do have another train approaching. We got those cars, we got that car. Not that one yet. There. Okay, 34 is done. I'm actually going to leave it for a moment while we finish Andrews. That one. Actually, you, I think. Did you? Yeah, you need water. Let's get you watered up. Oh, and you need repairs. We'll do both of those. Who beat you up so bad, poor Choo-Choo? And these ones are all going to interchange. You did make it up the hill. Honestly wasn't positive on that front. I'm gonna release this handbrake. We're gonna let this coast to the end, give us some extra space to park cars. Maybe if I do this. Why won't you shift R? Weird. Okay. Well, it'll probably roll out of the yard when I'm not watching it, so. There we go. This will set the handbrake to keep it in place for a moment. Let's repay some. No, wait, that's right. We're sending a car out, so we do need some money. Those repair parts are not cheap. You're full. Run to the shop for a sec. I've got too many trains and not enough people. Something else finish up right as I got away? Nope. Okay. That always seems to happen. You guys run into that? Right as you finish pulling cars, another one opens up? Is that just me? Alright, well you, for now, I guess, well, for now you can only get to there. So get to there, and then once the other engine is clear, I will route you the rest of the way. You're in pretty good condition, so we'll just park you over there. That worked. Okay. No. No. Thought I clicked the other engine. The heck? Alright, 46. You. Waypoint there. Mostly got that error because I heard this guy whistle and went, why is he whistling? Alright, we'll pull you up. Somehow that counts. I'm not going to question it. However, now that this train is clear, I'm going to drop a flare at the depot so our passenger train doesn't overrun. And we're going to head over to Bryson for a bit. So I need you to come there. I wonder where that flare I put down was. Oh, it must have come through that way. Yeah, that would do it. while I'm here, we're going to come to the turntable because we're going to need to line this separately. We're going to switch these tracks, we need a line for here. Yep. Come up here. You go there. Looking at our locations, yeah, we still have plenty of repair parts to get 12 fixed up. You're doing alright, I'm not going to fix you up either. We are going to follow you, get you cold and watered. Just as a reminder, 46 is the local switcher, 12 is our pulpwood engine, so it'll grab these cars. And that's our road engine down to Nantahala. And then our Mikado is just kind of the spare engine. I'm just going to let you take on water. You've got plenty of coal. So top up on water, and then I'll get you put out of the way. We'll grab the pulpwood cars while we're at it. We're going to want to put our passenger consist there, I think. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. Just gonna have this go up to here for now. Let's get out of the way. Why did you go? Okay, fine. How about this? Go there. Meanwhile, back in Bryson. We don't need this car. Let's test the waypoint mode. We have enough length. We do have enough length according to waypoint mode. Incidentally, nothing here is getting repaired. We ran out of parts, and we didn't have another car to bring more. So, yeah. But if you look, everything that doesn't say Bryson Repair Track is ready to go. You're gonna need coal and water too. We'll take care of that in a bit. Oh hey, that car needs to go back as well. Oh no wait, that's the one I just brought. Hey. We'll fetch that in a sec. Where's our other train? Where's the log train? Oh. Oh, don't tell me. I think you can't make it up the hill, can you? Well, you can, but not if you slip. I'll just do that, and I'll come back to you in a bit. That's the perils of the auto engineer. Doesn't know how to deal with wheel slip. I knew I should have just sold that engine. It's too cute. We might end up getting another engine for the Walker branch. Alright, the other one goes there. Let's have some fun. We're here. We'll run it the oldie-fashioned way. And kick. We'll grab this car. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet. Question for y'all. Open TTD stream. Yay or nay? Is that something you would be interested in seeing? First step, we gotta get the other cars out of the repair tracks. Then we'll get these ones into them. We're just gonna do all of this with a hopper on our front. We can run around it right there, actually. As long as we don't run ourselves out of water in the process. But there's also a tower right there. Passenger train is topped in. Other train is making it. All of these cars, first batch of cars, come on. There we go. Let's go actually look at the 105 for a sec. I'm gonna knock that down. See, that one's got its brakes all on. We'll leave those off. We'll just kick these two cars together. Some of those switches apparently didn't throw right. Okay, well, we'll take care of that in a second. We will try this again. Although I guess what we might as well do, since they're all going to the same place, so we'll kick this batch together. We'll come to the spigot while we wait for them to clear. Since it's convenient. Alright. That's just a quick drink to make sure we don't run out during switching. Bonk. Okay, that cut is now together. And now we go for the other cars. Yeah, those are also fine. Well, that's one of our cars. Probably get to, she'll get more repair parts. That's a good idea. Gotta use the old noodle every so once in a while. Every so once in a while. So now we got the whole pet at least. So how are we getting these ones up? So you're getting a kick. And then you get a kick. And then you two. And then you one. And then the rest of you. I'm not too worried if these ones get dinged up an extra percent, because we gotta fix them anyway. Now we put this whole mess together. Rush back to the yard. Do a slow down here because we're gonna run around this car. Right here. This is in fact a place where you can run around one or two cars. We're gonna do that right now. Stop. We'll get all of this put together. Then we'll go put the other cars away. Not too fast. So we air this up, put a set on it, and we tell you to go there. And after reminding the world that to be like Jesus because Jesus saves, we are gonna find you. See if we can get some more speed out of you. Okay, now you're at the point where you will just run. See if we can get you a little bit further. This is actually decently heavy train for this engine, though. And of course I brought both of the cabooses along, which I really didn't need to do. Oh, we've got to stop here at Alarka. I didn't realize that. Guess we'll get ready for it. Hopefully, we don't lose anyone for a time thing. But I don't think so. Might lose Bryson passengers, but I think the Alarka ones are gonna be fine. Alright. We will get you to Hemingway before I turn you back over to the AI. Where's our other trains at? Once again, hope you all are having a good night, enjoying the music. And once again, what are your thoughts on an open TTD stream? Well, Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. I'm pondering it still. Not sure what I'm gonna do with these passenger cars. Or not passenger cars, these charter caboose. Also realizing I haven't checked bearings on anything on this train in a while. I'm just assuming that they're fine. And I mean, they probably are. This, of course, could also turn out to be a famous last word scenario, but I'm going to be optimistic. Stop! I think you're still at the station. Switch against. Where do you have a switch against? And why is it against? Are you good? You're good. Alright. Can I just waypoint you into your track again? Let's see if I can. Let's see if it'll work this time. I don't think it will, actually. Especially since it just dumped itself. I think I'm gonna have to get up and over this bridge, and then it can auto-engineer it. And even then, I probably don't want to auto-engineer it further than about here. Because I still have to get 34 over. Oh look, a couple more cars ready to go back to Andrews. How many people here are regular watchers and how many are just getting hit by YouTube selections? I'm kind of curious. The number of people who watch these streams tends to vary a bit. Alright, AE Road. And we will put a fusee here. Meanwhile, you have a lot of charging to do. Can I just shove past all of this? Probably not. And our passenger train is back. Yay! And you haven't died yet. Yay! So we got all these cars that need to go here or there. And then we'll get this engine watered up and ready to return to Andrews, which is going to be a long trip. Probably won't happen until next stream. At least won't finish until then. There we go. Bum, da, da, da. Uh-oh. And now we gotta stop. That wouldn't have been disastrous, but it would have been annoying. And we'll put that one on the other track. And we'll find our... Where'd I put the fusee? Take the fusee I put on the wrong track and get rid of it. And let's just line this one in. No, we can't do that. That way. That way. That way. Easy. And can I get myself on the third track without ruining all these switches? Apparently so. Okay, coal and water. We need coal and water to get speed and power. Remember that formula. Coal plus water equals speed plus power. Correctly thrown switches also help. Passenger caboose. We'll have this guy take care of him once the train gets in the yard. How about that? Or alternately, since we're about to leave, that. Because we don't need to use those tracks, so we can let Skookum take them. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get a thumbnail while we're here. We'll see if I can get a good thumbnail shot. Ought to be decent. That gonna need more power one's getting kind of old. Don't know how it's filling. But you're gonna need a lot of water. We'll pull that fusee. Alright, now that you are free of that, come over here and we'll have you go water and coal up next. And while you're drinking, we'll get this one ready. It's time for our usual, get the passenger train finished up. And then once everyone's ready, we will advance time, run another one. Let the markers reset, because we'll be going the other way. And I guess you better Y this engine as well. I did think about replacing this engine with the Mikado. For the time being, I'm not going to do that. The Mikado is a nice all-around engine, even if it's a bit weak at the moment. And you know, we have cars that need to go to Bryson in this interchange, it'll probably be the one to take them. We might need to get more engines. Dedicated spare up here. What could we do for that? That thing is such a hog on the pixels. Get a diesel. Don't really want to get a diesel. I don't know, what are your thoughts? What would be another good spare engine for Andrews? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not opposed to getting a clone of an engine we already have. Look, we can actually use the Y. We cleared it off last time. And deck pod is almost finished. I think this time the deck pod and the small Connie are gonna swap roles. The small Connie take the log train and the decapod can do the switching. Go ahead and oil things up. We even managed to get this train in the right numeric order. I'm not sure how we did that. Gotcha. Keep going. Yeah, 96% isn't really enough to need to worry about it, but I like to. Eek. Okay. Once you render, pretty sure your tender's full. So let's get you hooked up to your train, and you can get headed back to Andrews. Yep. Although maybe what I want to do first, we're gonna wait 1 hour. Okay, that did not trigger all of that stuff. that's what I was curious about. So... Alright, here we go. All our cars. 687 tons. Ought to be easy for this. So your first stop is up here. We gotta pull those 2 cars and put down 2 more. This could also make for a fun thumbnail. We'll have to judge between the 2 of them. Probably shouldn't be trying to sing on stream. As good as my singing voice is. No, come on. Clear. There. Wah! You weren't supposed to go that way. Why'd you go that way? I guess because I just had you follow too close behind the other train. And this is why we normalize our switches. I think I can set these ones up. So we're gonna unload at Snowbird. We're gonna load at Walker Lower Port. I think if I do that, yeah, it's only gonna grab those cars. And then these ones... we can't take them anywhere, but I'm told that only Upper Logs is active at the moment. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, interchange. And while we get interchange, it's also going to get passenger train. But the interchange is a bit cleaner, I guess not. So, Andrews. Where have we got cars for? Nope, all of our cars are for here. Okay. That's alright. That was for the seed. You can go grab these cars. Out to your train. And I guess you... Or rather... Yeah, we'll have you do it. You can go grab what's at interchange. Alright, well, we got everyone. It's not a whole lot. We might have the passenger train wait a little bit longer. Just see if we can get more people. And in the meantime, I guess you do need to go to Nantahala anyway. Because the other engine's going to need help. Whether or not it wants to admit it. And you can grab that card and run around it. So much left, not enough grip. Oh, look, another car. We'll get it tomorrow. All my engines are reaching their destination at once. Is that a good thing? First car is for seed and grain. So we'll drop it at seed and grain. I don't think that hose actually went. We will deal with it another time. And 34 is where we want it. So now we... Actually, you can probably... I can probably manually do this faster. No. That wasn't supposed to happen. I forgot this thing had too much weight. It'll live. But, yeah, it's a good thing I've got one of Hyce's cups. I think I need to shove this a little further back. Yeah, that ought to do. Well, we're playing stacking logs. Not actually stacking logs at the moment, but we can get our pulpit engine ready. I don't know about you, but this is I think this might be my favorite song from the original Railroads Online soundtrack. Not counting Head of Steam. Head of Steam is actually my actual favorite from the album that Hyce did, but Head of Steam wasn't in the original game. It was a bonus. Which one is P? This one is P. And then I'll have to run around that one. Or Dutch drop it. Either of which could be fun. Skookum ought to be ready to go. Yep. First thing we're going to do is set the log cars aside. Now, there's a few reasons we're not going beyond Bryson, except for the Walker Ranch. And those reasons are, well, that. Ooh, I think that's a mastodon. That. That's a whole nother load of repair parts we're gonna need, and we don't have them at the moment. So yeah, those log cars, we'll set them here for now. All the other stuff that's going in that direction. I'm curious how these cars are doing, actually. Yeah, they weren't going to make this next train, but they would have made, but they'll make tomorrow's. Okay, fine, we'll do it by hand. That's why we don't do it by hand. That's why we tell the waypoint guy to do it. Go deal with 46 real quick. And 12 real quick. Those cars there. You can wait a little bit longer, but I think at 12:30 the truck will send it out. I think the YouTube algorithm likes having music in streams. I seem to be getting a lot more attention when I do that. Do you like the music? Let me know. But 34 is where it needs to be. .34 needs to get these guys. We're going to do some more debt paying off now, at least for the moment. Remember, we do need to pay off all of the debt. And we're now 4,000 bucks closer to doing that. I'm thinking of how our industry's doing. Is there anything below tier 1? Okay, we're gonna upgrade you. We're gonna upgrade you, because we need tier 3 minimum. I think we're gonna keep the rest as is. We'll upgrade Snowbird when we get a chance, because it pays a lot, but I think all the other ones I'm content to leave at tier 4 or tier 3. Let's be honest, sometimes all the switching gets really really difficult and really time-consuming. We'll get you back on your train. But I think we're pretty close to ending the stream. I know we started late, but we're also going about the usual time. Once this hits 12:30, we'll get the passenger train rolling, and we'll probably call it there. And then we'll end out this day in game next week. So we got a light engine at Popkin. Hope the train heading towards Roto. Switcher doing a little bit of stuff. And the log train in Bryson. I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna need you to hold at Wesser. So I'm gonna tell you to go to Wesser. More passengers, at least. Alright, well. Hit the road. Or the tracks, or however you want to call it. Eyeball. And once again, I think we are going to end the stream here for the night. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good night. If you enjoyed it, you know, do all the usual YouTube things like subscribe, whatever. And we will see you next week. Take care, everyone.